The encounter between terrorists and security forces seems far from over, with firing resuming earlier today. Now, headlines today was at the front line when heavy firing resumed earlier, and this is, remember, after the army began flushing out operations after killing 4 militants last night. According to the latest information, up to 3 militants are still said to be holed up inside the army bunker they occupied last morning. Another civilian died today, taking the total death toll to 5. 3 soldiers have been martyred and an equal number of terrorists have been killed till now in the operations. The encounter began more than 24 hours ago, with several terrorists slipping in from across the international border and entering a vacated army bunker. They began firing at civilians and soldiers. Terrorists, we believe, are said to be using AK-47 rifles, while the army is retaliating using rocket launchers.
After the relaunching of operation by the army in the Arnia sector, Pakistani militants have fired on the army commandos and the police. You can see that how the army has taken the position. All the vehicles, they were just going inside, they were also fired. Army has fired a heavy volume of fire on the terrorists, and we don't know how many terrorists are still inside. But yesterday, they said that 3 to 4 terrorists, they were gunned down, and just know the PRO said that 3 militants were killed and more they are searching. But the operation is still continuing, and the army forces, they have sent more commandos inside the village to eliminate all the terrorists. That is the reason that alert has been sounded, and you can see how the fire is still continuing, and the army is continuously firing on the terrorists, and you don't know how many terrorists are inside this village. Ashwini Kumar for Headlines Today in Arnia sector.
Ashwini Kumar bringing us that ground report, and now our correspondent Shuja Al-Haq joining us on the phone line with more. Shuja, we understand that there have been reports of fresh firing that has begun again. We understand that the terrorists have started firing first.
Well, yes, there is a report of at least 3 militants still being inside that bunker. This entire operation, as you were telling us, started at least yesterday in the morning when these militants slipped in and managed to enter this one bunker which was vacated by the army. Soon after that, there was a very fierce gun battle that ensued even today. Very early this morning, the gunfire began once again, and so far 11 people have died in it, which includes 3 of these militants, 3 soldiers and 5 civilians in the area. Remember, this comes at a time when the Prime Minister is visiting the state of Jammu and Kashmir for campaigning for BJP towards the second phase of assembly elections. Prime Minister is going to be in Jammu division only, in Poonch and Udhampur. That's perhaps the reason why, and a very severe alert has been sounded all across Jammu and Kashmir, particularly in Jammu division, international border and line of control. The troops have been told that to increase the vigil. But as of now, it looks like that the aggression from the Pakistani side is on. Yesterday, we've also seen one infiltration bit happening in Rajouri area, in which one militant was caught red-handed while he was trying to or attempting to infiltrate with weapon and other ammunitions. At this point of time, our sources are only telling us that the gun battle is still continuing. The army is using heavy gunfire, which includes the RPG rounds as well. But so far, there has been no report of whether the other militants have been gunned down, because the gunfire is still going on from the other side as well.
Right, Shuja, and any more reports of any casualties? We understand that the death toll now stands at 5.
Well, yes, the death toll, as far as the civilian casualties are concerned, stands at 5. 5 since yesterday, and 3 Jawans have also lost their lives. An equal number of militants have also been killed. But we are also been told that at least around 3 more militants are present in the bunker. But one thing which is very important to point out here is that the real motive of these militants, if they had come here with such preparation and with such kind of arms and ammunition with them, they clearly had a plan of attacking, which probably has been foiled even before they could launch it.
Shuja Al-Haq, our correspondent, thank you so much for bringing us that update. This is as we still understand that 2 to 3 terrorists are still holed up and fresh firing has begun in the Arnia sector. And Praful Bakshi, defense expert, now joining us on the phone with more. So we understand that firing has in fact started again. Heavy firing has resumed in the Arnia sector. This encounter lasting, and a lot of civilians actually being killed in this encounter. Your views on this, sir?
To start with, my views on this encounter, well, is going to be a little different for example, just because we are now spoiling the whole show, in the sense we have been caught napping. We have decided long back on your channels for a number of times that our intelligence is weak. We were caught napping. They stole a march on us, and that is why we had to bring out the tanks and other equipment. And obviously, with such heavy use of equipment in a limited area, there will be collateral damage. But the question is, why are we getting caught napping? Because we are not proactive.
Right.
We should have got the intelligence, and we have got attack helicopters. We have got long-range artillery. We can catch them deep in their own territory if we want to do that, like Israel would do. But we are mollycoddling. We are pussyfooting the whole thing, and that is what is happening. So this is basically a weak posture on India, and we have to blame. The terrorist element is doing their job because they're catching us unaware. They are doing it. We cannot cry because why they are doing it. We should cry, why are we failing?